Attack on Titan, Volume 18. We're on the Return to Shiganshina arc. Chapter 71, Bystander. You didn't know? Training Corps instructor Stratus was the 12th commander of the Survey Corps, just before Irwin. It's been a while since we've seen him, too. Right now, versus him. Teaching new recruits. Instructor Stratus. Walking up to him. Oh, they're walking. Aaron's behind him. He salutes. They go in his place, I think. Having tea. You're not gonna sit, Blouse. No, I'm quite alright here. Yes, I suppose the reason I used to summon... Yes, I suppose the reason I used to summon you here in the past was to rake you over the coals. Oh, Sasha. She's still afraid of him? Yeah, it's only been a few months, but you've all changed so much, I barely recognize you. She's calm now. And I guess the last time we saw you was 5 years ago. You, changed a lot too. Yeah, he shaved his hair. Shaved off his head. It was the first time a new commander of the Survey Corps had ever been named while the old one was still alive. I had replaced my own useless self with someone talented. Perhaps you could call it the one act of mine that had merit. Commander Stratus, instructor. Have you figured out why we're here to speak to you? Just as you may have figured out how to retake Ave Maria? He's looking at Aaron. Aaron, you remind me of your mother. Huh? But the fangs lurk beneath those eyes. Are unmistakable your father's. Huh? Tell me, please. Tell me everything you know. To be blunt, I don't know anything. But if you like to hear a story with no benefit whatsoever to humanity, I'll tell you. I was just a bystander. Oh, that's where the title comes from. But here's what I remember. I met Gresha 20 years ago now. We met outside the walls. We were returning from an expedition, and I remember the Titan encounter rate was much lower than normal. Then just outside the Shiganshina gate in Ave Maria, he appeared. Hey you, what are you doing here? How did you get past the walls? Huh? Christian's like, what about you people? What are you doing outside the walls? Don't tell me you aren't fighting, are you? Huh? Can you tell we're the Survey Corps? Survey Corps? Huh? Do you not know who we are? Ride with me for now. We can talk once we're inside the walls. Put behind bars. I never knew it was a crime to venture into Titan territory without permission. As far as I knew, it was the first time this law had ever been enforced. Huh? Is that Hannes? Well, who other than you, Bunch, would ever be stupid enough to wander around outside the wall? Doesn't law also say you get thrown in jail if you drink while on duty, Hans? Oh yeah, it's Hans. Don't be so cold. He's a pitiful victim of drink too. This poor sap can't remember anything about who he is or where he came from. And when he came to, he was outside the wall. Scary stuff, the alcohol. So you don't think he's lying. He could be some suicidal debtor. He could be some suicidal debtor who thought his family's problems would disappear with him. I don't think anything. What a pain huh? It's not like he hurt anyone. Don't tell the brass about this, okay? Yeah. So, where do you plan to go now, Grusha Jaeger? You know that name's not the birth. You know that name's not on the birth registers. You gonna keep using it? My name isn't all I remember. I'm a doctor. Take me to a clinic. I can be of use there. Huh? Also, could you teach me about this world? About the Survey Corps? All about you? He was a strange man. He truly knew nothing about the history and creation of these walls, names of places, even the concept of money. No, money outside. What? Huh? Wait. He's. Okay. Doesn't know concept of money. I wasn't sure whether it was drink that had done it, but it did seem that something truly had impaired his memory. And he seemed particularly interested in how humans lived. When I told him the truth about how things were, I see. While there may be economic disparity, there's peace inside these walls. At the very least, it's not as if you're living in fear of the Titans. Is that Aaron's mom? Good. Huh? Good? That's what they all think. Huh? I guess as long as there's food and booze, you're happy behind these cramped walls. All of you. You've never thought about how big the world could be, have you? That's why you can stay happy. But I'm different, huh? Oh. You want to go okay. Is that why you go beyond the walls? You and the rest of the Survey Corps? Yes, it is. Some citizens are skeptical of the royal policy of non-intervention outside the walls. You could say the Survey Corps was created to modify those complaints. But looking at it now, all we've done is remind people of their forgotten fear of the Titans. We're just examples to show everyone else how correct the king was. Ha! What do you think? Do we seem idiotic to you? No, of course not. You're wiser and braver than anyone else inside the walls. Huh? He's taken back. The existence of the Survey Corps is living proof that the human imagination and soul are free. You're the pride of humanity. Huh? Pride? Us? Yes. Hold on, Mr. Keefe. Are you trying to recruit my customers again? And you, mister, you shouldn't let people sweet talk you like that. Oh, this is where he met Carla. No, Carla. Don't worry. I want to be of any use to them anyway. The Survey Corps need more chosen individuals. Oh, do they now? This is how he sweet talk his wife? Special. Chosen. It was the first time anyone had ever called me that. It's true that I was different from the rest. I never felt like there was a place for me within the walls. Yes, that world was too cramped for me. Coming after Titan. That's a big chip of Titan. More massive losses. All you ever bring us is casualties. When will the base beyond the walls be finished? Why not stop being the Titans and start doing some real work? Use your life to pay back the debts you owe. Keep yapping, you average man. If I could just become commander, I'd be able to get results. You pathetic vermin. Don't even realize that you're living in a rat's nest. I swear, one day I'll achieve something so great, even your feeble brains will understand its importance. Yeah. On that day, no one will laugh at me. Everyone will finally understand. They'll all see who I really am. Grisha, huh? Oh, he's in the clinic. Carla has come down with the sickness too. Isn't there something you can do, huh? The bed and back. Dr. Yeager, huh? My parents aren't even worth shape. Please, don't worry. Everyone will be fine. Dr. Yeager, my wife is up and about again. Excellent. She should be fine now. I found a cure, Keith. Please distribute this medicine immediately. Okay. So Keith's helping him. Thank you, Dr. Yeager. Oh, did he? Did Keith have a crush on Aaron's mom? I got the commander. Oh, I got the commander. Retreat! You're the new commander, Keith. We're counting you. Huh? Congratulations, Dr. Yeager. You got married. I was wondering, Doctor, when did you two meet? I think the first time was Keith took me to her place. Right, Keith? Huh? Oh, Keith liked her. Well, that's what you get for not telling people you like up front. Darn it. The base. It's hopeless here. We need a retreat. Commander. Power. If only we had more manpower. We wouldn't fight. Right? We'll expand the range of our activities by avoiding battle with Titans. Oh. Erwin's here. I call it the long-distance enemy scouting formation. Please use it in our next expedition outside. No. Try it when you're commander. Why does the same thing keep on happening? They say all Commander Shadis is good at is head-on charges. Yet he's the only one who keeps surviving his expeditions. Makes him look awful, doesn't it? Meanwhile, Erwin's squad hasn't lost a single member. Huh? Hope we switch commanders again soon. Hey, he can hear you. Mr. Keith. Huh? Carla, this child. He's Aaron, my son. The news must have not reached you, after all. No, I was busy. I'm sorry. My husband was worried too. Huh? Yes. Mr. Keith, will you keep doing this until you die? Huh? You know why average men can live out their lives and die without accomplishing anything? What? She's so she's like drawn like a child. First off, because they lack imagination, they never find anything more valuable than their own lives. So they live and die, shamelessly creating nothing but poop. Great deeds can never be accomplished by those on the level of ordinary man. In fact, I doubt those scrapes of flesh would understand what makes a deed great. Certainly, a worthless individual who spends her life pouring drinks and cozying up to every man she sees would never understand. Not ever. There's crying. That's right. Average men aren't able to accomplish anything. Erwin, would you take over as commander? Ooh, special people do exist. Like Hanji, Levi, Erwin. It's just that I wasn't one of them. But I had to lead as many of my comrades to their deaths before I was able to figure that out. I head straight to the royal capital to give my report. This will be my final mission. How could I have done this? Wall Maria has fallen. Times are closing in. Wall Rosie is surrendered. Oh, surrounded. All I could ever do was get swept along with the crowd. What caused me to overestimate myself so badly? Keith! Oh, now I remember. It was you. They're saying Shiganshina district has already been destroyed. More importantly, if we can't defend Trost district, we really will all be eaten. The shelter. I'm sure that's where my family is. Let's split up and search. Carla, where are you? I have to apologize for how rude I was. Where? When he found his son. Wake up, Aaron. Huh? Dad? Mom? Battalion? It ate her. She's gone. He goes on. Both on. Aaron, you must avenge your mother. You can do it. Let's go. Hey, wait, Grisha. Where are you going? The forest. Don't follow us. Wait. You're gonna make that child do it for you. You're gonna make that child do it for you? Why don't you avenge Carla yourself? After all, you're special, not like me. Isn't that child different too? What if he's not? What if he's not one of the chosen? Or are you gonna curse yet another person? What are you going to do? What if he doesn't turn out to be the person you expect him to be? This child isn't like you. He's my son. Please, I beg you, don't get involved. Flash, huh? Thunder. Finds Aaron, just takes him back to the people. Did he not wonder where Dr. Yeager was? Like, he just sees Aaron, like, looks like he's smoking. And finds Aaron where it was Flash. Did he not put this two to two together? Like, maybe, I don't know. I'm thinking, like, for overall story, we gotta think about what he saw. He doesn't know, like, that they changed with the Flash. I put you back to bed. That's all I know. Is that all? Nothing else. Now understand why an officer with as much experience as you retired to this training camp. As penance for all my subordinates who died for nothing. No. It was our feelings of obligation and inferiority to others. You care about whether or not you're special. What? Huh? You're here because you've run away from reality for a childless reason. Stop, Hanji. It's not up to you to decide whether or not this information is helpful to us. Don't bring your inferiority complex into this. Isn't that what it means to cast away your own life and dedicate your heart to the greater good? Please stop. Aaron's like, the instructor was right. I wasn't special at all. It's just that I was the son of a special man. And then that was the only reason I was given the power of the Titans. I'm glad I can be sure of that now. Your mother, Carla, said this. Do you really have to be special? Do you really need people's recognition? I don't think so. At the very least, not when it comes to this child. He doesn't need to be great. Why would he have to be better than anyone else? Just look at him. Don't you see how cute it is? He's already great, because he was born into this world 3 years earlier, when he's those eyes. It's just like his father wanted. His life is like a blazing fire, and I'm sure that fire will burn him to ashes outside the walls. Like fixing. Oh, he's fixing the gear or the belt. Wait. He set him up. He'll never know what his mother wanted for him. The place is not for you. Live your life as who you truly are. He messed up with the training gear. He's even more determined. But in the end, I was nothing more than a bystander after all. I've always been powerless to change anything. Wow. So, he was trying to get Aaron to stop. Chapter 72. Night of the battle to retake the wall. Trost District. In other words, Aaron's father, Grisha Yeager, very well may be a human from outside the walls. Ooh. Yes. Yes. And he had the power of the Titan, just like Annie, Reiner, and Berthold. But unlike those three, he wanted to help. He wanted to help those inside the walls. He was so interested in the Survey Corps. It would have been nice if he'd helped us out a bit more. I'm not sure, considering everything else he knew. It's possible Dr. Yeager even knew the truth about the ideology passed down in the Reese family. Perhaps he chose not to share that to keep the world government from finding out about him. But the moment that Wall Maria was breached, he went straight to the Reese family, the true leaders of royal government, and committed the act of madness. After getting behind the walls, he was probably investigating the royal family or royal government. In any case, he would have needed an incredible amount of resolve to do what he did. It was this man who wanted to show his 10-year-old son, who hoped to join the Survey Corps, the room in the basement of their house, a room that, with his dying breath, he said held everything. What do you think could be in there? Ern's like thinking something that I was forbidden to say. No. Something that he couldn't say, even if he wanted to. In other words, the memories of the world that the first King Reese erased from our minds. That's what I'd like to think. But sitting here, spectating, there's no way for us to know. As of today, we are ready. The operation to take Wall Maria will take place 2 days from now. So we want to know what's in that basement. Well, let's go see. Isn't that the Surveyor Corps way? I'll leave the teams to all of you, in secret, of course. Could we at least have some red meat today, though? Yeah, we gotta show those kids from time to time that they can depend on us. What about Commander Shadas? He withheld vital information. Even B. He's not worth what little time we have. I'm surprised, Hanji. You used to have such a crush on him. What? Shut your stupid mouth. Huh? Levi Stain. What is it, Levi? This may sound, impatient. Impotent? Yeah, impatient. Well, what are you gonna do after retaking Wall Maria? I assume that coming up with a defense plan will be first, but after that, eliminating threats. There seems to be someone out on the other side of the wall who's determined to see us eaten by titans. And our best shot of finding out who seems to be that basement. So as I said before, let's think about that after we get to that basement. You realize I'm asking you because I don't know whether you'll live that long, right? Oh yeah. You can't move like you used to be. You can't move like you used to be able to. As you are, you're Titan food. He's grabbing his arm. Let Hanji lead the troops on the ground. I'm not carrying any extra baggage. You stay here and wait for the good news. I'll tell him that I complained until you give in. In fact, that's what I plan to do. All right? Think about his father? No. Don't care. Use me as bait. The chain of command will remain if I can't lead. Hanji's will. If Hanji's can, the next in line will. Oh. I admit this operation will be difficult, but it will also be the most important in human history. Put everything I have into it. This is my plan. Without me, it's less likely to succeed. You're right. The operation might fail. And if you bite the dust while we're at it, we're done for. You just need to sit and use your head. That's enough. That'll do more than anything else. To trip up the Titans and help humanity. No, that's not true. I can do the most good by staking everything on this operation and... Hold on. Stop. If you give me one more noble sounding excuse, break both your legs. I'll make them easy to put back together later, but break them bad enough to make sure you stay behind. Of course, it hurt to go to the bathroom for a while. He starts laughing. That's just what I do. Of course, you're right. It's better for a wounded soldier to stay off the front lines. But you see, I have to be there at the moment we learn the truth about this world. It's that important to you? More than your legs? Yes. More than humanity's victory? Yes. Fine. Erwin, I'll trust your judgment. Slam. Oh, Levi's not happy. Death flags? Tonight may be a special night, but you can't let the civilians know that. You're soldiers. This isn't a party. It's a chance to recharge. Huh? What? Meat? Is this meat? Can't believe it. Here's to recapturing Ave Maria. Cheers! Huh? Hey. They're all like, what? Calm down. We need to split evenly. That's a big piece. It counts as two. No way. You suck with the sword. You'll be useless out there. Give me yours. What? Oh, like, Sasha's like, just trying to devour the whole thing. What the heck do you think you're doing, potato girl? Have you gone totally crazy? Please, Sasha, stop. She's like, oh, I don't want to have to kill you. No one can eat this much meat. Crap. Huh? Oh, Biden Jean Zan or John. Ah, that's me. You're eating me now. Sasha, that piece of meat is Jean. Can you tell the difference? So you didn't even have meat in the survey corps. How sad. He's punched. Oops. Sasha just punched him in the face. Now he's bleeding. Connie, just chop her already. I'm trying. She's unconscious, but she's still moving. He choked her out. She's still like, oh, she hit Mikasa. Hey, looks like we have casualties. Who's bright idea? Who's bright idea? Was it give them meat again? Oh, Tanji. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have spent 2 months worth of our food budget on tonight. She seems okay now. They never like tied up. She finally tired herself out. Hard to believe. She was going to split that meat with us. Huh? When was this? 3 months ago. When we were servicing the cannons. I borrowed a little meat from the senior officer's private stock. Don't worry. Once we recapture our territory, we'll be able to keep more sheep and cows again. It'll be like a celebration in anticipation of regaining Ave Maria. Once we eat it, all that's left is preparing ourselves for the worst. I'll eat that meat too. I'll have it too. So save some for me. And then this colossal time disappeared. He disappeared. I felt very sorry for you. Huh? Goes? Hey. So it's only been 3 months since then. Only 3 months? In only 3 months, we made it into Squad Levi. How's that for climbing the ladder? It's cause you're a genius. Of course. Let's see. It's gonna get cold. Huh? You're like bounding gagged. Like I said, you're a rookie. You should be in the rear guard. Yes, I'm less skilled, but does that make me perfect to scout the enemy on the front line? Are you trying to lecture a veteran about self-sacrifice, tough guy? How could he function as a unit? How could we function as a unit without that mentality? Listen, we all start out as recruits. How are we supposed to train them if the first thing we do is use them as cannon fodder? So your team's job is to watch and learn from the rear, and to make it back alive. It's okay. You're really useless. The really useless ones are the suicidal blockheads who charge straight into the enemy. Huh? Armin's like, he's like looking at Gene like, why are you talking about? And who do you mean by that, Gene? Got Aaron just. I only see one suicidal blockhead here. Who else could it be? Well, I found out the other day that I'm actually a pretty normal person. So if you see me that way, that makes you a real coward, Gene. Ooh, calling him. You think you're so cool? You brain J. Well, what's with your long hair? You deluded guy? What's going on? Don't know that they use fight. Just not the face, okay? You're gonna rip my shirt. What are they doing? They're like duking out. Guy, just what you got. Stop holding back. Whoa, fight. You two suck. Did I tell them to stay calm? Huh? I'm being honest here. How many times would you have died if you didn't have those tiny powers? And how many times would Mikasa have had to save you? If you keep acting suicidal, I'm gonna kill you. Huh? Just punch in the stomach. Oh, make sure to keep that in mind. Line up the punch, huh? And you, be nice to your mom. Jane, forget about that. Don't we need to stop them? No, it's fine. Why? Why isn't anyone trying to stop us? they're like, oh, no one's stopping us. They're like dogs who are like off their leash. They're like, huh? They're like, barking at each other. How long is this going to go? Oh God, I'm gonna puke up that meat. Hey, boom! Kicks. Oh, Levi coming in there, dropping bow. And a view. You're being too rowdy. Go to bed. Yes, sir. And clean that up. Thought you're still bound and gagged. It's weird to say this about myself, but I had to take better care of my own body. Why? Hung back. Why? Because I hung back because I knew you'd heal right away. Anyway, can't believe you. You're the one who started it. Hey, you got your energy back? I'm glad we went to see the instructor. Whether I'm energetic or not, I plan on doing what needs to be done. But yeah, feel better. I was so caught up in pointless worrying. Like why I wasn't strong like you, Mikasa. I was jealous. I felt useless because I couldn't be like you or Captain Levi. But neither you nor the captain can fight by yourselves. Which is why we all need to find our own roles. Great power comes from joining ourselves together, not responsibility. I guess humans are so different from each other because of times like this. Just think about when you got bullied. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, Levi's watching. This, huh? Wait, what? Do you think that's Hanj? Like some old guy. When we retake Ave Maria and defeat all our enemies, can we go back to those days, like when they're kids, or bring them back? Who's listening on them? It's like listen to them. Still, some things are gone forever, and they'll have to pay for that. Yeah, that's not all. Oh, Levi's listening. The sea. Remember? A giant lake filled with so much salt water, the merchants could never collect it all. The tines aren't the only thing outside the walls. Burning water. Land made of ice. Snowy plains of sand. I joined the Survey Corps so I could see all that. Yeah, I know, you did. So let's start by going to the sea. Salt water that stretches all the way to the horizon. There are even species of fish that you can only find there. You still don't believe me, do you? I swear it's there. You just wait. Oh, fine. Then I guess I'll just have to see it for myself. That's a promise, okay? No taking back. What are you two going on about now? You guys just listening? Boom. Just before sunset. It's time. Okay, they're heading out. Putting horses down. Whoosh. They're meeting up. With all their ups. Okay. They're lowering them down. Oh, it's the merchants. Flego. Hanji! Flego! Take back Ave Maria! The future of mankind is in your hands! Captain Levi! Yeah! Thank you for saving this town. Please, all of you come back safely. But give us our land back too. Well, they blew it. Someone's bound to figure it out after all that noise. Actually, I ordered the meat from the Reed's company. Darn it, Flickle. Yeah! And they're cheering. You can count on us! How long has it been since the Superior Corps had a send-off like this? Who knows? Has it ever? As far as I know, it's the first. Rah! He's cheering too. Commence the final operation to retake Ave Maria. Advance! Is there going on? Clup, 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 clup. Wait. That's Rainer. Huh? Is that Bertel? That doesn't look like Bertel. That new guy? Okay. Chapter 73. The town where everything began. Yeah. The area within Ave Maria represented 1/3 of the land humanity had left. When the territory was lost 5 years ago, the loss of human life and property was massive. Everyone's intense. And, as those who remained inside the two walls quickly realized, those losses were only the beginning. It seems wrong of us to continue living. It's like something written on a board. Whether humanity could survive another day was out of human hands. Everything was now up to the Titans, because humanity had no way of defeating them. He's looking at like armored Titan like slobbering. I'm gonna destroy them, every last one of those animals that's on this earth. But that day, one boy gripped the dagger in his heart, and used it to kill a Titan. What? Stomping his massive head into the ground. Who's that? How did the humans who saw that sight feel? Some were filled with pride. Some were filled with hope. Some were filled with rage when he was in the stomach. All of them screamed. Now, if Ave Maria is taken back, what scream will fill humanity's hearts? Can they ever believe again that there is a place for them in this world? Can they ever be made to believe that they control their own destinies? If these soldiers can retake Ave Maria, going in at night, well, they made flashlights. Whoa, hey, sorry. Keep the light on your feet. Oh, they're keeping on a horse? Oh yeah, horse got startled. Are we still not to the foot of to the foot of this thing? It's almost dawn. We can get past this mountain. We'll be close to Shiganshina. So we've got to Sorry, we got to handle my horse. Sorry, you got to handle my horse. Oh, you shouldn't be using your energy. You shouldn't be using your energy here. I know. Oh, Mikasa's using, or Mikasa's taking Aaron's horse. He's right, Aaron. You should rest. Don't use your name. Don't use his name, stupid. Oh yeah, sorry. Connie's using Aaron's name, and he's like, stop talking his name. You have to assume that there's an enemy right around every corner. Titan, to the left. Huh? Everyone halt. But don't. Huh? Is it land there? Illuminate the area. It's okay. He's dozing away. The little one doesn't seem to be one of the newer types that can move around at night. Haha. Too bad we'll leave him be. Too bad we'll leave him be. Huh? Phew. He's like looking at Aaron. We didn't even notice it until we were so close. Exactly. Normally, I would advise against midnight strolls through the forest, but this darkness is probably what's protecting us. When Connie and Astoria encountered a moving titan at night, the moon was out, and moonlight was just reflected sunlight. And moonlight is just reflected sunlight. While it's only a hypothesis that these new titans use that small amount of sun as energy to move. It looks like it was right. Looks like it was right to wait for a new moon. Could be one of those moonlight titans too. So what makes them only move in the sunlight? Can't be like photosynthesis. If we can capture one someday. Am I shaking? Why? What's so scary? Darn it. What's wrong with me all of a sudden? Don't I know what'll happen if we mess up here? If we fail to retake Ave Maria? Do I know how many people are going to lose hope? Does some part of me actually think that this is our last chance? Maybe I'm not cut out for this after all. How's someone like me supposed to save all of humanity? Someone as pathetic as me. He's read his light. Aaron, why are you shaking? Are you scared? Huh? Of course I'm not scared. What? No, no way. Your hands were shaking. That's because I'm cold. My hands are freezing right now. Really? I haven't been able to stop shaking for a while now. See? Tremble. Have you ever felt scared of the times they're in? People are usually terrified of them. Even me. First time I faced off against a titan, I was frozen in place. When you... and the others were being eaten. Yeah, when Aaron saved him. But then you came and pulled me out of that titan's mouth. And he got eaten. And he became the titan. Why were you able to do that? You were never supposed to sacrifice yourself for my sake. Bearded Titan. You reminded me of that day, huh? That time you showed me that book. That was the very first time I never thought about what was beyond the wall until then. I only spent my days looking at the clouds and sky. Not that it's anything strange for a kid 8 or 9 years old to not be thinking about anything. But then you came running to me with the book. Both of us were outcast. We never got along with the other kids in town. That's all we were back then. But it all changed when I heard you tell me those things. And I saw the look in your eyes. You're just happy. That's hope. My eyes? Yeah. You look like you were having an amazing dream. A dream I couldn't see. That's why I knew for the first time I wasn't free. I realized that I had been living in a birdcage all that time, and that those freakish things had taken my freedom. The world was so big, but they forced us into a tiny cage. And when I realized that, I knew I could never forgive them. I don't know why, but when I think about getting that freedom back, I can feel it. The strength welling up inside of me. Thank you, Armin. I'm all right now. This time, next year. I bet we'll be looking at the sea. Yeah. This area. I remember it. I used to come here before to gather wood or to gather firewood. We spotted the foot of the mountain. I can see the old trail. Well, they're so close. We're almost there. I can hear the sound of the river. We're back here for the first time since we ran away that day. Back to our hometown. And it's just ravaged. The sun is starting to rise. Be careful of hiding Titans. Begin the operation. Clup, 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 clup. All troops switch to vertical maneuvering. Bam! They go up. On the wall. Holes. The enemy's goal is to capture Eren. We don't know whether they're where. They now has the ability to. They now has the ability to restore the wall. But they know we're here. They probably assume we have some way to seal it. They've likely also figured out that we'll try to repair the outer gate. After all, the importance of that basement in Shiganshina is already known to our enemy. They'll guess that Eren will be at the outer gate when it's sealed, but they haven't guessed that we'll have 100 soldiers hiding their faces with hoods, heading for the outer gate at the same time. By the time they know which one of us is Eren, the gate will already be sealed. Going in. Wow. They're like looking over the wall. Everything. Don't stop. Get to the outer gate. Yes, sir. Going across the walls. What the? Ashes from a campfire? They must have rushed down the wall. Commander! They're here, close by. To Burholt and Reiner. Okay, so the other guy was Burholt. Okay, he just changed his hair. It looked different. My home was right around here. The place where we left everything behind. Looking back at Mikasa. Crypt. But that's fine. I can do it. How? There isn't a single tie in the area. That's not the half of it. We haven't even seen one yet. Something is definitely strange. We've fallen right into the enemy's hands, but we have to press on. Signals. The operation will continue as planned. I can do it. No, we can do it. Because the day we were born, there was something special about all of us. We're free. Going in. Oh, it's about to jump his. Oh, got Berthold looking through holes. Got Reiner. They're like watching this all go down. Where are they looking from? Eren's buying his turn Titan. Boom! Chapter 74. Mission objectives. Pardon. Crack, 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 crack. Going in. Jumps out. Casa saves him. Any enemies? None visible. Keep your eyes open. What about the hole? Click. It worked. It's sealed tight. And we got Eren's corpse there. We did it. What about your maneuvering equipment? It's fine. But it did take my cloak with it. Oh. Thanks. You okay? I'm fine. We can keep going. Just like we practiced. Then we're heading to the inner gate. Keep your faces hidden, so you're not attacked as you move. Did I really close the hole? You did. That easily? You can trust yourself, huh? The whole from that day. Not yet, huh? Oh, Levi's not saying not yet. As long as they are alive, they'll keep breaking through that wall. Understand that? Till we kill all of our enemies, including Reiner and Bertel. The plan to retake Wall. The plan to retake Wall Maria isn't over. Of course, I know that. They're not attacking. Are they afraid of our numbers? I have a report. I found a full set of camping equipment scattered on the ground. They seem to be drinking something that resembles tea. Smells good. What's this drink? The pot had gone cold, but there were cups left behind with traces of black liquid from inside the pot. There's 3. And there were at least 3. There was, what's her name? Ymir. Where's Ymir? Seems there were more than 2 people on top of the wall. There were 3? Was it an iron pot that had gone cold? Yes. That's odd, huh? Pot? We made full use of our horses and our vertical maneuvering equipment to arrive here at top speed. They should have had 2 minutes at most between the time they first heard or saw us when we arrived. There's no way a freshly used pot would have cooled off in just 2 minutes. Do you smell coffee? Do they not have coffee? Our enemies somehow knew that we were approaching at least 5 minutes in advance, which means they had plenty of time. They had plenty of time to prepare for us. So we should assume they had scouts. No, that there are even more enemies lying in wait. We'll make locating the enemies our top priority. Arlet, huh? Arlet. Your mind has saved us from dire strait time and time again. Now we need your abilities more than ever. Take as many men as you need, huh? And search the area around the inner gate for enemies. Dash. Nothing unusual discovered in the area. Continue your search under the command of Ermin Arlet. Huh? Oh yeah, his last name's Arlet. Arlet. Yes, sir. We search every nook and cranny of that wall. What are your orders, Arlet? Huh? Split into 2 groups to search the buildings around the inner gate, both outside and inside the district. If you find anything, report by acoustic shell. Report by acoustic shell. Please. Yes, sir. Another big gamble? No. Armin's a sure thing. He's one of our greatest weapons. Aaron's team is approaching. What do we do? Do we put the operation on hold until we find our enemies? We continue. We can't stay long here in enemy territory. We're unlikely to win a drawn-out encounter. Our only option is to fight a quick and decisive battle. And that's all part of our enemy's plan? Then for now, we will just have to play along with it, of course. They're not the only ones hiding something. What's he hiding? Roar, whoosh, whoosh. What should I do? Aaron's team is about to get the inner gate. We still don't know where our enemies could be. Why won't they appear? Even when they're still in the holes. Could they really be waiting for Aaron to exhaust himself after using his Titan powers to harden his body? If that were true, they would be hiding nearby, so that they could attack him immediately. But we can't find them, even after all the searching we've done. This is bad. What should we do? Something's cracked. Is he by the wall, or where's it? That arm is on the wall. It's like cracked. What should we do? If this fails, it really is the end. I'll be over everything. The commander won't stop the operation. Even if we end up giving our enemy the perfect opening, our only option will be to meet them and strike back. The more time we give them, the worse our position gets. It's like looking up the wall. I don't know. They will attack us in ways we can never imagine, using what seems like impossible tactics. We're almost at a disadvantage, because we know so little about the Titans. They're always looking up the wall. Huh? Arlet, do you find them? Whoosh, whoosh. Where are the enemies? Not yet. Everyone search the wall. Huh? We told you we already did. There's nowhere for them to hide. They're inside the wall. Huh? What? Inside the wall? Yes. There must be a space inside it where humans can stay for an extended period of time. How do you know that? It's a hunch. Oh, back when Annie. Do you have any idea what kind of situation we're in right now? We don't have the time to. But our enemies, they always use their Titan powers in the most improbable ways to gain an advantage on us. If we let ourselves be constrained by normal common sense, we'll never be able to gain the upper hand on them. Huh? Is that the signal to halt the operation? Everyone, spread out on top of the wall and wait for further orders. All right. There are times to be rigid and times to be flexible. Follow the principles you've learned as soldiers, as you give everything you have to the mission. Observe the chain of command. We're here to win. Split into two groups. Again, and search the surface of the wall. Begin checking everything carefully from the top of the gate up. Yes, sir. What are they doing? Should we really be stopping here? Yeah. What was the point of that quick charge? Wait. Armin. Do you realize something again? Huh? Leave us look here. The wall's like crutch. Huh? Position where they can always respond to Aaron. Come to steal the wall. Come and steal the wall. A position where they can keep in constant eye on the situation. Looking up. If a blind spot like that exists, if they don't know that we know about the Titans inside the walls, they might think that we never suspect they're hiding, but we never suspect they're inside. Clunk, clunk. Or, huh? Oh, we found it. Here! There's a hollow spot here. Uh-oh. Ryan looks out. Oh, just stabs him. Reiner! Huh? Armin's like, whoosh, here comes Levi. Oh! Levi with the slash to the neck. Did he kill Reiner? Coming for his other. Huh? He broke off his sword? Boom! He's going for the heart? Huh? Boom! On the ground. Captain! Darn it! Huh? What happened to Levi? Is that another one of his Titan powers? I was so close. What? Twitch, huh? Boom! Flash! But I couldn't end his life. Oh, Reiner's up. What? Check all around us. Capture any other enemies and boom, 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 boom. Huh? Ooh, the Beast Titan just comes. Huh? Like, look at it. He grabs a big boulder. Ooh. Just gonna chuck it. Ooh. Incoming! Take cover! Boom! Oh, went through the. Wait. Did it break the wall? Ah! What's happening? A miss? No. He has good aim. He blocked our entrance. Now our horses can't pass through. Take our horses away, then surround us. Oh, they're planning to wipe us out here. They're planning to wipe us out here by cutting off our escape route. Both getting the battle. We're both getting the battle we've been waiting for. Let's put an end to this here. Humanity. Or those darn titans. One of us will survive. And the other will die. Okay? We got like something. Hiya, Armin. One day, a sully boy. Ah! Finds a cute little friend in his home. I'll eat up every one of those. I'll eat every one of those humans that bully you. So in exchange, take care of me here in your home. No matter how strong any friendship is, if we're going to live together, it's important to clarify what stake each side has in the relationship as it moves forward. Huh? What? We're going to be together. We're going to be together forever, Armin. Will last a lifetime. What? Ah! You're not going to let me down, right? That's the end of volume 18. Take back what was once held in order to move forward. Use your new weapons to annihilate your enemies. Huh? Equip your thunder spears. Thunder spears? Wait, that's what the other guys had. Isn't that? I don't know. Wow. We're getting ready for the battle.